I am an exile no more, for I have found a home. What comes next? Well, time will tell. Salutations to one and all. This is the Holy Hermit, and we are continuing our journey on Path of Exile. This is the third live commentary playthrough, but I have proceeded a little further just to keep things interesting. So I've acquired a few new skills in this game. I'll be showcasing them later on. So of course I had a split arrow, something like this. I had my burning arrow, which is just a right click attack I have over here, or the secondary mouse button. But what I also do have right now are these new skills. Well, this doesn't look like a rangery material after all, does it? No. What about this? A corpse explosion, something a necromancer would do. But here we are. As I talked about earlier, this game gives you options, well, hundreds of them I guess. Have a look at the skill tree. I showed this in the last video, of course. There are so many countless possibilities that you can go to. Only one of your main character, no matter who you will choose, 1 out of 6 will start somewhere from these points over here. Me being a ranger, I'm over here. But there are ways I can branch wherever I want to. So if I want, in principle, I can go from here to here, if given enough time. So, well, sky is the limit, I guess, when customization goes. And with that in mind, so the first skill I showed you is almost like a witch-like skill, an intelligent space skill. The next one is more necromancer-like, maybe another of the the witch's skill. So, my gear's slightly also been upgraded. I found a few new items, nothing fancy of course. So I've found an amulet, a few rings, and here and there. I found a fancy quicksilver flask as well, makes me move fast, and increases my resistance during the flask is in effect. So we're looking for the shipwreck, so nothing much has changed. We're still after the same quest, trying to hunt down the shipwreck and find the medicinal chest. The enemies, well, you'll notice they've gone a lot faster, haven't they? They're not those slow moving lumbering enemies. They can move a lot faster, which means kiting, well, it's a really big thing now. Fire arrow is still well and good, but I prefer the split arrow at the moment, just because of the sheer numbers they come through. So I will try and kill one guy as quickly as I can, and then I'll go for the corpse explosion for more damage. When there's too many of me then running after me, well, I can just do this. By the way, an important thing I'd like to tell, you can always stand and attack. Now this is important for all the characters, but it's all very important for a ranger class, or any other ranger class to be honest. So what I can do over here is I can hold down shift and I can just stand in one position and attack all day. So look at that. It's very important when you know the enemy can't reach you as if he's over a ledge or something. Give that a go. Another useful ability, I believe. So yeah, well, that does look like a boss, and that looks like I am going to die right now. Well, there we go. There's our first death. Let's see where we respawn now. Whoa, all the way back in the town, right? So that monster, I believe, have some kind of movement impairing ability. He froze me and I couldn't do anything about it. And it's going to take me a long time to get there. Well, just in the meantime, I'd like to talk more about the game, I guess. It gives me another nice opportunity. How's the gameplay so far? It's good. It's slightly slow in a certain way, as in, every time I'm trying to attack, there's a slight delay between me pressing a button or when I actually attack. So this could be a developer choice, or it could be maybe a bug they are trying to fix or something. As I said earlier, this is still an open beta. So whatever you look at, well, there's always room for improvement, right? That's what they're going for, I believe. So yeah, I've cleared this area. Nothing fancy, of course. No big monsters or anything. There was one strange guy over here with lots of fire damage, as in he could rain down like meteors, tiny meteors from the sky. Again, kiting helped around him. But this gentleman that we saw, well, this is a whole new kind of an enemy over here, is it not? So hopefully we'll fare a little better this time. You know what, let's try and go this way, see where it leads us. That monster had a blue ability to him. Well, I don't know what that means really, but he can resist chaos and a few other things. Well, he's dead now. That didn't work for too long, right? Blacksmith whetstone. I think that's for repairing or upgrading items. Well, I don't know much about it right now, as I said, but hey, we'll figure out. But my ability, my first favourite ability so far, me being a ranger, I might add that, of course. Well, it's not any split arrow or anything. I do love it, but my best one of all, I believe, is this, well, corpse explosion. I just go in anywhere near a dead enemy, and all I do is I do this. It deals lots of damage to enemies that are surrounding him. Let's try the chainmail. Is it any good? Well, it has higher evasion rating, so I would rather go for evasion than armor, right? For us being a ranger, it's better to not get hit than to actually get hit and try and reduce the damage, right? So we'll try that. So that was a corpse explosion, of course. Yeah, that was not hard after all. So I think these are their, well, bosses, if you want to call them, or their, yeah, because these are normal monsters in the game, but you do see a strange one every now and then. So yeah, they are trying to keep things interesting, I guess, from slow lumbering enemies. We haven't seen a lot of variation, but then again, I've only played about 20 minutes of the game. So yeah, there we go. There's a group of 3 people. Now we don't have enough. Let's try. Okay. There we go. We're gonna get some mana in. See if that helps, right? There's a big group over here. See, kiting usually works. I'm firing 3 arrows now, so split arrow works splendidly well. And this is the movement shrine, so I could use that, well, to move fast, I believe. But yeah, so these people are slow, which is good for us, right? We can just stand and shoot until they get close to us. But I doubt anyone will. I haven't tried any cooperation yet, as this guy's actually asking people in the chat on how to do it, but it'll be fun. So if you guys want to join me anytime, leave me a message and, you know, we can always play together. They're not doing a lot of damage, but they are very fast, so I guess you have to be quick about your wits when you're trying to deal with them. Portal scroll. I've got quite a few of these, so maybe I'll try and open one before I actually die. And speaking of death, I believe I'm going to die again. This is not looking out to be a good ordeal now, is it? Oh well. Let's get some mana up. Our friend is a good opportunist, is he not? He just arose when I saw the other people. No sir, you're not going to damage me. You, on the other hand. So look, he's got resist chaos, of course, so he can resist. He's got more cold damage. Thank you very much, sir. But he also has an ability which says cast ice spear, and I believe that is what I'm getting hit by all the time, actually. So let's lure him over here. Come on, friend. And we are going to try the corpse explosion, hopefully. Too late. Yeah, it's just one guy at the moment, so all we're going to do is we're going to slow him down and we're going to do some fire damage to him. That should work, right? So sorry, you know why I died last time? I just realised because I've changed my skills around. And whoa, that's our quest item there, medicine chest, which we can't pick up. So let's get things out from my inventory. We don't need you. We don't need you either. Thank you very much. So we're going to pick up a spike. That is almost like a spear, is it not? Yes, it is. And a medicine chest. We'll find out good use for that. There's a helm here. There's also a little sword here. Almost doesn't even look like a sword. But hey, who are we to complain? It's a free item after all. And we're going to... Shall we try a hatchet or a cask? Well, let's get a magical hatchet. Alright then, so we've finished the quest. So what we're going to do now is go back to town and have a look. So all you have to do to your portal scroll once you find them, of course, right click on it. And the portal opens. Wow. And we just click on the portal, I guess, and here we are. Back in the town. So let's just speak to these people. We're going to talk to Nessa. And we have given her a quest. There we go. We get 3 rewards. You can get a superior medium flask. I believe I have one already, don't I? I could get a mana flask or I can get quicksilver. Well, thank you very much, but I'd rather take the mana flask. That is something new to me. Alright, so let's go back to our, well, selling and purchasing item. Before that, let's identify, see if we've got something good over here. I haven't got a lot of things that I can try out. Let's go for the superior rusted spike. It's a one-handed sword with elemental damage. Wow, looks quite fancy, does it not? So, we'll say goodbye to our axe over there and we're going to move on to this. Now let's trade some items, see what she has to offer us. As I said, gold is not a currency in this game. So if you go here and try and sell our items, just put them down here and she will make us an offer. Well, like it or not, that's all she's going to give us, so... We're going to put all these items here, including our unidentified items, I guess. Well, I can't really afford to identify them right now. And after we put all we have, let's get rid of the life flasks as well. We've got better ones here. And well, so she's offering us alteration shards, a scroll of wisdom, that's nice and easy, and a scroll fragment with 8 transmutation shards. Here we go, we have done our business, I believe. And we're also going to replace the mana flask we have. I believe I can't. Is that? Oh, it's unidentified. Can we actually identify them? Indeed we can. So let's see what this is. 50% increased amount recovery and reduced recovery speed. Good. So just click over here, simply left click on it and replaces the item for you. Let's sell this thing again to her. Sorry ma'am, would you like it? Indeed she does, so she's given us more of this stuff. Let's check out our stash, by the way. There's a big stash thing lying over here, bigger than the girl herself. And voila, there's about 4 different sections here, and they're all unlocked to begin with, so that's good. I can store a lot of items. Let's put all of these things here. Reforges the colors of sockets on an item. Wow, okay. Let's just put them back here. We don't need them for the moment. Nor do we need you. Transmutation shards. Keep a life flask here for the moment. We would like to keep the scroll, right? Right click on this item and then left click on the weapon to apply it. So could we actually do that to our weapon? Indeed we can. Its damage is increased now. The quality is 5% more. So when you find the blacksmith whetstones, they're there to improve your weapon. So that's how you do it. Just going to put everything else in the stash right now. Keep our portal scrolls. And we'll see what we've got. Our friend Bestel has got something for us. Hopefully a quest. Whoa, no, actually it's a reward. So, poison arrow, fire trap, double strike, detonate dead. We already have that, I believe, right? No need to buy that. Nice. Dual strike, no thank you, and cleave. So apparently when this poison arrow explodes, it causes chaos damage rather than poison, as long as they remain inside the cloud. But I believe everyone's chasing me at the moment. So there is a fire trap thing here. So let's try the fire trap, see how it goes. So we've talked to him and he's given us an item. So quite simply, you pick up the item and whatever color it's supposed to respond to, you can put it there. So, well, this one will take this item, would it not? So I have found a new ability. Now look over here, it's got 3 casts to it, and it's regenerating them. So over time, it's not that you have to buy them again and again, or like an item that'll make them, well, grow faster. I think maybe there is an item for that, but right now it's just refreshing itself, so I think it'll go to a max of 3. So I can chuck 3 of these on the ground, and there will be a trap, of course. Tarkley, well, he's got another quest for us. Clear the fetid pool. Absolutely. So let's go and find where that thing is. You know what? I'm sorry, I'd have to stop here right now. Our video limit is actually increased. Well, it's getting up there. I can only upload 15 minutes of footage, as I said earlier. So I hope you enjoyed this video. In this one, we looked at more skills, more things we can do with the game. Skills are not limited to a character. A ranger can go for a cleave attack. A ranger can become something like a marauder. You can go become a hybrid character. There is no limit to anything. Sky's the limit as far as skill customization goes. Well, we've looked at weapons. We've got all these different item sets. I don't have a stash at the moment, but I do have these. So you right click on a scroll of identify to identify these items. You have these portal scrolls to bring you back to town. You got 2 different sets of weapon you can always switch between. I believe it's W or X in the game. Yes, it is. So press X as the default scenario, and well, you can switch between weapons quickly. You hold down shift. You can stand and attack, I believe. Well, not in the town, I guess, but yeah, you can actually do that. So this has been my video. Thanks ever so much for watching my video, guys. I hope you're liking this whole series. Please do leave suggestions if you want me to change something, or the whole format of it, so to speak. I hope you all have a great day ahead. I'm out now. Thanks very much for listening. Bye.